Okay, guys, we're back, and the score is still 5-0. Is it 6-0? Ouch. Okay, 6-0.
It's a dry break with a good look at the one ball. The one pocket is actually being played on John's favorite table. So we just got an update. We got an update. John won the first game of the one pocket. So he's up 1-0 going to 11. And they are not playing the 5 ball up table rule unless there's a problem with time, and they might institute it later.
Great, great, good. I was sort of asking around about the one pocket too. I think what I want to do is get maybe somebody to keep coming back and giving us updates as they occur. Another thing I want to let you guys know is that as much as we would like to be able to put some cameras on that mash, it happens to be at the other end of the room, so we're unable to provide any coverage with a camera. Nice kick by Geronimo.
Does he have enough of this ball just to hit the side closest to the pocket, bounce it out, and hold the cue ball right there?
The side of the ball, you mean kind of hold the cue ball
Yeah.
underneath the 4?
I can't tell if he has enough room to do that or not.
I don't think he does. He's
looking at the outside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he's trying to squirt this in. No, he's just going to play a safety. He wanted the cue ball come behind the 6.
Yeah.
And this is just going to be more ammunition for Geronimo.
Yeah, this is a setup for a good safety here.
I think we're going to see that cue ball right behind that 10-6.
Here's where your one pocket comes in. You can just do a nice little one rail kick at it and call that ball. So Vilmos made a good hit, but left Edgie a good combo.
Wow. Dominating right now.
don't know if it's he's dominating or Vilmos just hasn't found his rhythm yet.
He's
A little
made
both.
some. He has made some a couple of unforced errors, but I mean, how many mistakes we've seen Rodrigo make?
And he kind of got rewarded for a few of them.
Yeah, I mean, he made one mistake and got himself hooked after inadvertently making that 8-ball, but kicked great and got safe.
Yeah, apparently the second safety was better than the first because he hit the first one. I like that shot. Little punch forward. It's nice. It's just running them like tic-tac-toe.
Yeah.
Speak of the devil,
What do
you
they
can't
call
reach
it?
it.
The Tom Cruise run out?
On the snap.
He's
Vince.
playing a little better than Tom Cruise, though, I tell you. It's a good shot.
At the bridge, yeah.
You know, not trying to take it to, not doing anything crazy, just
A lot of times you try and overshoot on that bridge and you end up with missing it or something worse.
well, especially at this fast table, you know.
That's 7.
That is 7. Want to give a shout out to a couple friends out there. Shout out to Jeff Gordy and Mike Meeker. Also to Oscar and Oscar Dominguez, Desiree Rivera. Also shout out to my friends in Las Vegas, Jeff Gray, Ryan DeBerg, Max Eberly.
I'm surprised Mike isn't here. I would have thought him and his dad would have come and joined us to watch some of this.
Yeah. Well, you know, it's Anaheim, so I mean, pretty far away from this venue. Dry break, and here we go.
Let's see if Vilmos can get a little
love.
something going.
I think he just needs to love himself a little bit, you know.
Trust and love.
Trust
and
and love.
communication.
Also, shout out to my dear Geraldine Thibodeau.
Hi, Geraldine.
Shout out to my friends in South El Monte's Golden Q. Kenny Oshida. That's right, Kenny Oshida. And all of the staff and regulars out there. We haven't seen a break and run yet, have we?
We have not.
Also, shout out to a couple guys back east. Kaiser Soze, aka Wu-Tang. Dennis Hatch. Alvin Nelson. Allison Fisher. tough. Here's a tester right now for Vilmos. 6 to the 7. Doesn't want to hit that rail. He wants to. Yeah, he's good. He's got a shot. Didn't want to come off that rail too far. So I think he's got this, no problem. He's got to be careful though. A shot like this, you can easily rattle in the jaws of a diamond table because you might be trying to avoid the 9. Very good job. Very good job. Precision. Very nice shot. Looks like we're going to see Vilmos get on the board here.
And he's on the board. 7 to 1. This is a winner break event.
And Edgie gets to sit while Vilmos breaks this time. We haven't seen Vilmos break since winning the toss. Marty Carey in the airwaves saying nobody said anything about giving Edgie a 7-game spot.
Well, you know, it was decided on at the last minute, apparently.
Also, shout out to Dougie Fresh in Arizona.
Wow.
Oh, this is horrible.
They all went back
That's
together.
horrible.
I mean, it didn't.
Somebody take the magnet off the table, please.
It didn't look bad, and then next thing you know, they were all together. You can push, yeah. But he's gonna shoot at it. There's shots to be had, but it's awful congested.
That was a good shot, creative, you know, because he's just kind of trying to put the 8 and the 5 in play.
It's a little tough because the 5 is where it's at. Now he's got to come around table.
Yeah, I know. Jimmy Filio shows up. He says, "I'm very sick, Daniel." And I'm like, "Oh, and you're touching me?"
How about he was in my car?
Thanks, bro.
He was in my car, sniffling and coughing the entire way.
Well, that's great. So if I don't get it from him, I'm getting it from you.
If I get it from him, I'm going to be hot. I got playoffs next week. I'm not going to be sick this week.
Look at this, Brook. This is really unfortunate because
He hit
where's
that
he going to
ball.
hide the cue ball?
Yeah, it almost looks like he's looking at trying to spin it in.
He could, but, you know.
I don't know what the reward would be, but I just don't, like you said, I don't know how you duck and cover from this angle. You could do the babiest of safeties, which is you just set it to the rail and try and send the cue ball over to the other rail, but you're going to get punished by that at this level of play.
There is the old 5-ball around the world 4-rail in the corner shot. He's not going there.
He's thinning it to the center of the table.
I don't think that 5 is frozen, so he's you know what? He left Edgie a shot here. If Edgie wants to, he can take this on. I don't.
It just doesn't.
I don't think he will.
You just don't get rewarded unless he. Oh, there's the bank again.
It's calling the bank.
And he can stop his ball right there with the 9 ball. So if he hits a good speed, regardless, it's a clean shot. How about that?
Who is this guy? Jeez Louise.
I'm worried about straight in. He just walks off knowing he made that shot.
Uh-oh.
Oh, he saved it. He's calling the 10. He almost got a little lazy and hooked himself on that.
Yeah,
shot.
that's where the was coming out, but he's looking okay. He's still got a shot on it. Didn't go.
But nope.
The first real error we've seen. You know, besides, well,
Maybe he was trying to do a little two-way action there, like you were talking about.
yeah.
Hold that cue ball straight.
Vilmos is almost certainly going to hide this cue ball behind the 8.
I don't think it got there.
Yeah. And,
He has the option of shooting or playing safe under the 10. A lot going on here.
Edgie playing it safe. Ooh.
Ooh, missed it. Any little ticky-tack on that 10 ball, he'd have been buried there. Now Vilmos has a second or third chance at the table. And you just make this ball.
No. I don't know about that shot even. I mean,
I like the shot because all he has to do is make it.
roll it in, yeah.
Yeah. He just missed the ball. He's got to play a little aggressive. He's down 7-1.
Nine ball actually helped him out a little bit, gave him a little less distance.
It looked like it was going to hinder, and it helped.
Yeah, it did help, didn't it?
But that's what we were talking about.
He's getting all
when
the rolls
rolls
right
are going
now.
your
Yeah.
way, they go your way.
Well, yeah.
Hopefully Vilmos can just ride it out until
Yeah.
it changes up a little bit.
Also,
No problem. Nice closeout by Edgie. Puts him up 8-1 in our first race to 15. And this is a best of 3. So one of these gentlemen has to win 2 races to 15 to get the dough.
yes, that's right, folks. This is a best. If you're just joining us, folks, we are at Gary's Victor Billiards in Victorville. There's an ongoing match right now happening between Santos and John Schmidt, and I'm going to try to get an update on that as soon as possible. It's happening at the other end of the room. We are currently watching Vilmos Foldis versus Rodrigo Geronimo, and they're playing the best of 3 races to 15 for a total purse of $10,000. And it looks like right now in this first race, Edgie has the best of it.
And you had a pretty good break. but the 9 ball, he ended up married to the 9. I feel a push in our future.
A push? Yeah, I see a push. Also, shout out to the boys in Ventura, Jay Beatty, Chris Robinson, his mother and father, Tara and Jared, and also to the Honorable Jerry Matchin, owner of Sticks Billiards.
Hey
Also,
guys, I know Jerry.
Yeah, you know Jerry. And also to the Moore Park boys
Yes.
and girls. Sal Butera,
Melissa Herndon.
Melissa Herndon, and Sean Lane, who's actually here.
With his tank top and a t-shirt in case he gets cold.
Yeah. Vilmos is calling a pocket. Side pocket.
I thought he called
I think he's really playing a safe. No,
He
he's
called the corner.
Called the corner.
Yeah.
Okay. He went for the
But
two.
just in case he did something squirrely, he called the pocket. This is just a layup safety that he missed.
The
His-
1 does
his-
not pass the 9, so there's no pocket available still for that.
His lead might be making just a little too casual on some of those shots.
Rodrigo?
Yeah, there was a lot of room to get behind a ball there.
There really was, yeah. I think, he's feeling comfortable right now. He's not bearing down.
Yeah.
And I've seen this kind of thing from him in tournaments where he looks like he's not trying that hard.
Kind of a Rodney Morris thing. Where they look that way, but they're really trying hard.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know exactly what he called the 9.
I don't know that he did. He might have been playing safe on that.
Yeah,
He was
you're
playing
right. He was
safe.
playing safe. He might give it back. Actually, that's the rule, folks. If a ball goes down without being called, your opponent has the option to pass the shot back. It's basically like a push-out rule or a roll-out rule.
At this level,
but
unless you're
Rodrigo's gonna
dead
take it.
hooked, you're probably better off going in and taking the shot and finding a safety to play. There
Side
we
to
go.
side.
I think he can see it though.
I think he's got the bank, but I mean,
I don't know that you're rewarded much for the bank, but yeah,
well, the 2 and the 10 are tied up together.
it's just gonna play safe.
Yeah.
Oh, I like this.
This works actually because it brings the object ball closer to the breakout that needs to occur. So very good shot.
It's something that doesn't happen a lot at this level, but they are playing 3 foul.
Yes, they are.
Most of the time they go for that breakout, but they could figure a way to play safe off of there as well.
Two railer, I think, to miss the 6. Or a 3 railer.
Touched it.
What a nice shot.
Wow. Touched it and left him the distance table.
I wonder if he plays 3 cushion.
Don't they all? And I'm not saying that like any. I think they all play to a degree.
He definitely exhibits a lot of that knowledge, Okay, not bad. He developed the 210, but
So
whoa.
kind of drifted in there, but he's got a whole ball at the other end. I'm telling you, for me, I'm shooting at this ball, I'm rolling it down, and I'm firing in that 210 combo.
Yeah.
There it is.
Edgie just says no problem.
Only one way.
Well, yeah, that's the only way you can play this. But, you know, I got to tell you, when this second match happens, I mean, I don't know, even if Vilmos comes back and makes a match out of this, Vilmos is really going to have a little time to regroup and figure out what he should do here.
We came up with a new saying this past weekend, and it was reset your mindset. You just got to take a minute to reset the mindset.
That's very true.
And those of us that play pool understand exactly what that means.
9 games now to 2, or to 1, and this is a race to 15. It's best of 3. Edgie Geronimo is flying away to the Philippines tomorrow, which is why, or one of the reasons why, this match was scheduled for today. At the last minute, so that you know, they could actually have this match now rather than wait another 2 months before Edgie comes back into town. So they had this match today.
And the problem with the waiting is that once he gets back, there's a Mez event, there's Derby.
Yeah, there's just so many things in the schedule coming up
yada.
for all pool players. You know, in fact, Sal Butera actually asked me to get in touch with you to talk about Efren's schedule, because Sal wants to play him too. So
Okay. I have dates.
well, we have, yeah, you have things to.
No, I mean, I have
arrange
dates when they're arriving, so.
Yeah.
I can-
Okay. Good. Incidentally, if I'm not mistaken, I believe there's a big one pocket tournament coming up here at Gary's.
The last time I spoke was to you. I haven't heard any more information on it.
Yeah, I passed it on to Lenny Marshall, and
Everybody's.
I'm sure as soon as they're ready to make the official announcement, they will.
Yeah, I wasn't quite sure how much information we were supposed to be giving out on that or not, since I don't know that
Well,
anything's
I
concrete
figured
yet.
that's enough. Okay, so take a look here. There's a 5-8-7-8 combo
Here it comes.
cluster here, and
He's not happy with that outcome.
You and I said the same thing at the same time. Well, Edgie didn't get shape, but you know, he played the right shot to get shape, just didn't get it.
Well, he's trying to hit it on the come in, and he hit it on the come out.
On the come out, right? Safety.
But of course, when your speed's that good, what does it matter?
I mean, Edgie's really got Vilmos on the ropes right now.
I'm impressed with Vilmos, though. He's kind of getting a little beat up, but he's coming up there and he's firing at it every
He's
time.
still got, yeah, the demeanor's still there.
Exactly.
I mean, look at this though. This is no bargain right here. I mean, he's kicking. It's an easy escape, but he's kicking into outer space.
He's gonna
You know,
call
there's no
it.
ball for coverage, and if
He's
he gets coverage at all, it'll be lucky. He's calling to kick in the corner.
Yeah, underneath the 6. Oh my. Just a little off.
And
But you're right.
it's
He's kicking into
kicking into
open
outer
space.
Yeah, you know, I mean, and if I don't know, I mean, just for safety's sake,
A little harder.
I might have tried kicking to the side or maybe kicking that way and calling the 9 in the corner, you know? Maybe just do something a little extra with the cue ball.
Edgy. The errors are allowing Edgy to kind of really gain his own rhythm and his.
Yeah, but
he's
look what he
just
just did. I mean, he's
clipped it to
playing
come
so
out.
well. I mean,
That's what I mean, he's just-
manufacturing shots.
There's no fear, no hesitation. He's just playing wide open. It's
playing
really
natural.
beautiful.
It's playing natural. Guy's playing like he was born with a cue in his hand right now. Confidence will give you that, though.
And that'll make it 10-1, Edgy over Vilmos.
You know, this kind of reminds me of my match with Lee Brett. You know, I lost 30-13
Yeah,
to
I
him,
watched
you
part of
know,
that.
And the sad thing is like I know that I'm capable of doing better.
A better
you know.
performance.
I know Vilmos is capable of doing better.
Oh,
if not beating.
I'm not counting him out
Rico.
at all. Like you said, that we've got a lot of pool to be played ahead of us, and it's a whole new set. And once it's 0-0 again, you don't know, you know, that can help you reset your mindset as well. We made a ball. We made 2 balls. But I can't tell if you can see that one. Dario just commented this could be our first break and run of the night. Little short on that 9 ball.
Yeah, he got funny, didn't he?
Well, he got funny on the 7, a little straighter than he had anticipated, and so he tried to recover, but it was a little short. Oh.
Swing and a miss.
Wow, that hit a lot of pocket.
Well, this ain't Christmas for Vilmos, but it'll be a good stocking stuffer. So let's see if.
I don't know. This might be Jolly Saint Nick
Let's
time.
let's see if the worm can turn for Vilmos.
And we'll make it. Ten to 2.
Thanks for hanging out.
Oh, I'd be here anyway watching that. At least I get to talk about what I'm seeing. Dad couldn't make this trip, so.
Yeah,
I'd
where
listen
is
to-
Ken?
I left very early this morning for my adventures of the day, and he was not prepared to travel that
Did
early.
you sweat that whole Hard Times final?
Yes, I did.
Who did he play? Did he play
Played
Aaron
Aaron.
Remigio?
Yes.
Santos just
Rumbling by.
strafed by.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get an update from him when he comes back out.
It was about a little over an hour and a half match. Race to 120.
I'm sorry, playing
Aaron
Remigio.
Yeah.
Does this guy not look like Aaron?
Oh, Dario.
Dario?
Yes, he does.
Oh my gosh.
We had John Schmidt running
John
by.
Schmidt just following Santos, but he had a baseball bat in his hand. So
We sent Dario into the restroom with the camera to get the real story.
yeah, there you go.
So we had a good break, and he's going to have to combo the 4.
Santos, what's the score? To you? Like I'm supposed to know. Okay.
We got an update of 2-1 on the 1 pocket, but Santos did not say who had the 2. See if we can get a little better info when John goes rambling by.
Well, John likes to talk, so.
We might get an interview. Who knows?
That's funny.
He might sit down and just commentate for an hour in between games over there.
Yeah. All right, so 2 balls sitting pretty, and
He went for the bank instead of that combo. He didn't like that 1-4.
I think the bank was that. John, you up 2-0? You up 2-1?
Chuck it.
Ball count, yeah. Well, we have caution tape set up, but it seems like everybody's just
They
walking
just walk
by.
right through anyway.
Just walk on by.
I like when the league players just come on in on camera. They want to be on the show too.
Well, Vilmos here has,
Hooked himself.
made himself.
Weren't we
I don't know.
talking the
We were
other
just talking about
day
it was an easy 2 ball.
about how tough it is when the ball is in the pocket like that, that there's so many options for your cue ball. You have to be very precise with how you shoot it in order to get it exactly where you want it to be. Cannot be lazy.
Well, I don't know if I was talking to you about it, but it is true what you're saying.
Well, I know
The scratch was on.
I was
and
talking to
Where's
somebody.
his cue ball going? He looks good.
You gotta roll. He was due one.
Yeah, he was due. Almost 300 people watching tonight, and want to just let you know if you're just joining us, it's Edgie Geronimo from the Philippines versus Vilmos
Oh my.
of Hungary.
He called that shot.
Wow.
Great shot.
Wow.
That might be a Filipino thing because I seen Bustamante shoot that shot just like that as well.
These guys are playing call pocket 10 ball, ladies and gentlemen. Race to 15. Best of 3 for $10,000. This is Daniel Busch. I'm sitting here with Brook Thomason.
Hello. Thank you for having me.
Thank you.
I'm going to add this to my work resume. So if you get a phone
That's
call,
right.
like
Well, I do plan to put some of our favorite commentators on our About page, so I actually will need I need a nice picture of you.
oh,
You should send me
sure.
one of these days. That's gotta hurt, man. I mean, Vilmos has gotta be like disgusted right now. You know what I mean?
Yes. He got a good roll off that 3, and Edgie just made a great kick and is riding the wave right now. After that last 9 ball, he hit that 9 ball pretty precise. 11-2. Dario went over to watch the one pocket for a minute and get us some information.
Great. That's good. Dario's first time working with us on POVPOOL, and he's very professional, very experienced video production producer, director, and we look forward to having Dario on board for more events in the future.
Very nice. And he's a very nice gentleman. I don't think you guys can see the beads, but just in case you can, it only goes to 11, so now they're counting back.
Okay, yeah. Nobody on the stream can see the beads.
I couldn't tell.
Oh, yeah.
So
Are those beads?
right
Yeah.
there.
Okay.
I don't know if those are our beads, but they're beads, so I just thought I'd put that out there.
Okay, wow, look at this. Tied up to the 2 ball.
When you're hot, you're hot.
Yeah, I mean, he's looking at, I think, a 2-rail kick right here. That's really tough kick when it's when you're kicking that short, you know, short.
And you're over that ball like
Yeah.
that. Oh, he's
He's got a good reach on it, but it's just that the short kick like that, it can almost go anywhere.
ooh.
Like that.
And what do we do down here? He
So
opened
that'll
up that 7 ball real nice
yeah,
too.
It'll be ball in hand.
One ball's the only problem ball on the table that I see. What's a Brock cue?
That's right. Bryant Gibbs is on the live stream in the audience right now. He lent me his
Oh, Jerry.
he lent me his Balabushka,
Wow.
and I was playing. Ooh, it was a lot of
Sexy.
very nice cue to play with. I was playing on a bar box. Just like, can I borrow the Balabushka to play a match on the bar for 10 a set? Actually, I think it was 20, but hey.
Don't knock yourself. That's good action. Very nice. I didn't know that about Jerry Brock. That's interesting knowledge.
Mm. That's right. I actually went on a roll. I was winning like $20 from everybody with that cue for like an hour and a half.
That's the way to do it. Oh, it came a little short. He didn't want to take a longer shot.
This reminds me of the shot that Tim Daniel lost to Santos.
Oh, he tried
You
to
remember?
clip in and
When he
clipped off of it and
almost a
ended up
hill-hill match?
scratching, right?
It was a hill-hill match.
Yeah, it was hill-hill.
And Santos won the match because Tim scratched. The cue ball went underneath the...
Clipped the 9 and
yeah,
then
underneath the 9 and went in the corner pocket.
Unfortunately, after our long day, I was asleep at that time, but
This reminds me exactly of that shot.
I got the recount from Santos. I got so lucky.
Yeah, so for those of you wondering how to play this shot...
Don't do that. Or that.
Okay.
He was worried
so
about
far
what you said.
we're 2 for 2 on people dogging that
That shot.
dogging that shot.
He wouldn't have liked it even if he made it.
Yeah, but you want to make it.
Oh, for sure. And of course, if he makes it, he hits it a little different. Who knows how it turns out. 11-3. Race to 15. Best 2 out of 3 matches tonight for all the
10 grand.
marbles.
Dude, I was counting that money with those guys. I'm like,
Oh yeah, you guys didn't get to see it.
man,
There was
why can't I play for that much money?
Pile of thousand. It was pretty.
$100, $50 bills.
I got a little bit clumped. It was pretty
oh
nice.
my gosh.
One, two, three. We made the 10 ball. The 10 ball spot does not count on the break.
Got a lot of good friends in the chat room right now. In the audience, want to say hey to Snuka, Anya, Bacon, Jeff Gray, Barney Callup's even watching from up north.
Nice.
Bobby Coquia, Brian Gibbs,
I can't
Butch's Space.
tell if Vilmos got the hook on this ball or not, but he made a good hit off of it.
Marty Herman, Frank the Barber, Lori Jones, Dexter Rosales,
Dexter's here.
Efren's life coach.
Efren's life coach.
Actually, he called Dave Marcus. He called me Efren's life coach. You remember the tar match where he was playing against?
Yeah, and I told you to stop talking to him.
He didn't care. He was like, hey.
Well, that's what he's gonna say. What's he gonna say?
Well, Dave Marcus saw me on camera. He's like, are you talking to Efren over there? Who was he playing? He was losing to Shane.
Had to be Shane, yeah.
He was down like 9 games or something. It was a washout.
Wasn't it the last one?
Yeah, I think it was. Or the one before last.
Yeah, the one before last. Yeah, you're right.
I'm going to say hey to Hawaiian Eyes.
Aloha.
Aloha, mahalo. Chris Santana.
I've noticed Vilmos, whenever he even gets like the luckiest, littlest of touches, he always gives the hand, like the sorry about that hand gesture.
Yeah.
Very polite.
I think he probably picked that up from the snooker players, you know.
Oh, probably, yeah. Oof. That almost ran out of gas, and I think he's kicking at this ball.
Well, Vilmos, what are you going to do here, sir? Rail first, he's calling it.
I just wasn't sure with the 5 if he had enough room to do that. But
Well, he might hit it thick. Oh, he hit
there
it
he goes,
beautifully.
He hit it really nice. Man.
You know what that'll do?
I think he's okay, but that
He's
was
fine. I don't do
it looked like for a second it was going to be one more bad roll.
It was, you know what? It was great speed. He played it to come around table for 4 ball on the side, but that actually works out better.
Well, your opponent misses a couple of 9 balls and it re-energizes you, so he could be raring to go right here. Little powder, and he's back in the game.
Two games each. Starting the next one. Race to 11. So quick update on the John Schmidt Santos Sambajon match. They are racing to 11 for $4,800.
That's the
a
number
nice
I heard
round number
too.
there. Anyway, they're racing to 11, and the current score is 2 games apiece. Do you know who's breaking this one, Dario? Who broke that last game? Okay. We don't know whose break it is right now.
And in the middle of the fifth game.
Okay. For those of you back east, I know that this day may run late for you, but I highly recommend you watch.
Or early.
Or
Could think of
early,
it as early.
whichever your perspective.
Maybe that'll be a glass half full kind of a thing.
But it
Vilmos
may
just
be
made a good out right there.
maybe sometime before we end up with these matches on YouTube. So, tell a friend, let them know we're streaming live all night.
That'll
And
make it
Vilmos did make a good shot there to get shape on the 10.
11 to 5.
11 to 4.
4. I got ahead of myself.
Ah, you're secretly rooting for Vilmos.
Don't put that out there.
It wouldn't be secret.
Well, I might get jumped or something.
I want to thank Chris Santana, Fast and Loose Designs, for providing us with a couple of design features for this scoreboard. Nice break. Only thing is the one ball is hooked, so push out.
Another
possibly.
push in our future. Isn't it? I thought that Truman was streaming it. He's just recording it.
Truman HW is actually recording the one pocket, so I would expect to see that one pocket match get to YouTube sometime in the next couple of months. I don't know what his timing is on that.
We are getting updates from the players and from the other spectators for the one pocket match.
For those of you wondering how to enter the chat room, you basically go to ustream.tv and do a search for POVPOOL.
You should have it saved to your favorites.
You should, yes, exactly. Thank you, Brooke.
You're welcome.
And register with Ustreams. Create your own chat name and start chatting away, interacting with some of the viewers on this live stream.
You'll probably never see me, but I'm Brook B.
I never do see you. You never...
It's because I always log in under Dad.
Did you log in when Bobby Emmons was getting his hind whooped by Efren?
I was busy.
Nice jump shot.
I was at a bar table tournament that weekend. It's true.
Oh yeah, the Vicky Wade thing? Was that?
No, it was my Long Beach Pool League. Shout out to all my Long Beach Pool League people out there. Yay. Just lost the hot seat match last night to Lauren's team. So we'll be hard charging this coming week to battle back.
a shout out also to Ramin Bakhtiari
That didn't sound right, but
and
hi,
Marianne
Ramin.
Starkey
And Marianne.
of Go Play Pool.
Hi, guys.
Kick shot. You know, that's kind of interesting that he's not electing to jump.
He did that earlier. I thought
That's really weird because
he had a shot earlier where I thought he would jump it. I think Edgie pushed. He pushed, and I thought he pushed to a jump, and Vilmos elected to kick at that one. Remember, we called the back corner pocket.
yeah,
It was
but
interesting.
in a way, that kick is interesting because you know you're kicking and you're not gonna be safe if you miss.
I don't understand. Maybe he's like, go ahead and run out. I don't know what.
Hmm.
You didn't shout out to Lana. Are you in trouble?
To Iana.
Yeah.
Hi, Iana.
There you go.
Is that Iana Henson?
I don't know. She's just
of
upset at you.
Venom Trick Shots, Florian's girl, friend. I don't know if you're fiance yet, or I don't know what the status is. But if that's you, a shout out to Iana and Florian Kohler in Las Vegas. Or actually, I think they're in Canada right now. If they're on the road together.
Hmm.
In honor of Vilmos Folders, I should actually say Las Vegas.
Las Vegas.
Huh?
I was trying to say it like you. I can't say his name right.
Vilmos Folders.
It's very tough getting that SH sound. Florian's boss.
Well,
Edgie made a good shot with the bridge and got funny on the 4, so elected to play a safety. And this is another safety where if you hit it, it's hard to hide unless you get a little lucky on it.
yeah. I mean, that's sometimes he's been kicking really soft. I don't know if you've noticed that. He's been kicking a lot, like try those controlled kicks, but when you get in a situation, he's gonna actually try to nip this 4. Missed.
I'm with you. I think sometimes you need to hit it a little harder.
Well, that's the thing is when you're kicking out to outer space like that, I like to put some speed on the ball because that's when you're going to get safe. That's when something's going to happen.
I know these guys don't look at it, but I'd be looking at this second foul right here.
Yeah, well, they're just such good run-out players, you know.
I'd just be looking to tie it up with that 8 ball and put the 4 down here, but I mean, I guess if I made it like they made the balls like they do, I'd be shooting too.
I guess if you ever wanted to frustrate your opponent, that would be something, you know, that would send a message.
In my first women's event, I played a 3 foul and 3 fouled one of the other girls, and I took so much heat.
See?
I liked it.
I tell you what, I bet that stuck in her head for a long time.
I hope so. Hope it did.
Speaking of women's event,
Yeah. I will have all the details tomorrow. At this point,
Yeah.
everything's going ahead, but
what do you got, like 6 people signed up now?
we had like 20,
Really?
and I've had a few of the girls that are concerned but have not expressed that they're not going to be showing up. So
Yeah.
I don't know, but it's all supposed to be. I spoke with Charlie Williams. He told me it was going to be all fixed up in the
Oh, you
next
did
couple
talk
of
to him.
days.
You did talk to him.
The day that everything came out, I spoke with him. I haven't spoken with him in the past day or so.
Right, okay.
So he's got stuff going on. I figured I'd give him a few days.
I also believe that Dave Bond of American Billiard Radio wanted to give Charlie Williams an opportunity to defend himself, I guess, if that's what you want to call it.
at least air his side?
On American Billiard Radio
Really?
with Mike Howerton. I know that Mike Howerton spoke with, oh gosh, I can't remember from the WPA, the guy from Australia there.
Oh. Well, I'm sure, I'll share that if you haven't. But this is a race to 15. It's a best 2 out of 3. Somebody has to win two matches. And it's winner break. Call pocket 10 ball.
Current score right now is 12-4.
Yes.
Cindy Lee spoke with Mike.
Cindy Lee is the president, the CEO of Dragon Promotions. I'm not sure what her title is,
Neither am I.
but she helps run Dragon Promotions.
Anyway, I don't want to necessarily get into an opinion forum here.
Daniel only brought it up because I'm supposed to be hosting a qualifier, and he wanted to
I wanted to help
find
you
out what
promote it or
happened.
whatever,
Yeah.
but also just make people aware that if it's still going on.
Saturday the 29th at Hard Times Billiards in Bellflower. We'll be starting at noon, and it'll be a $50 entry. We'll be giving away 2 spots to the women's qualifier. There will not be a cash prize. It'll all be for the invitations. If that's Marianne speaking, you can play. If that's
That's not
Ramin,
Marianne.
no.
I have noticed, though, that anytime a women's event is being discussed, Ramin
to
expresses a
play.
desire to want to play.
In general, women can play, or guys can play, but I've made the stipulation they need to shave all the body hair, wear a skirt, and heels, and I'll let them play for the women's amount.
Wouldn't that be known as a pre-op? Anyway.
I just want to see how many guys will do it. That's all.
Oh, I tell you what.
Shave, skirt, and heels.
Rodrigo is sitting pretty in this set.
That's gonna make it 13-4, and this is a race to 15.
I've seen much better from Vilmos, and hopefully we will see it.
Again, this is a race to 15, and it's a best 2 out of 3 sets.
For $10,000. And once again, very quickly, just want to thank our sponsors, Kamui Tips, OBQs, and Automated Entertainment.
It looks like he has a good look at this 2-ball. I have a feeling if you guys played that bad that you wouldn't show up even for the women's event, so.
This is from the break, Brook.
Yeah, but the
Wide
last
open.
time we said that, he missed that 9 ball. So I'm trying not to say it.
I may have to boot you off because you're rooting for somebody here.
I'm not rooting.
I can't have any biased opinions.
I would do the same for Vilmos.
I need neutrality.
I
need net neutrality here.
I am very superstitious. Even the Filipinos give me a hard time.
Well, I hope I didn't just jinx him for you.
The commentators curse.
That's right. This ain't no picnic right here.
Gotta just go.
He's just gonna put some. He's gonna put some jam on this one. No, he's not. He hits this perfect. Oh my God.
Gosh. And the good bump.
Good for him. Not for some other people I know.
I'm looking for a different showing from Vilmos in the second set. 14. 14-2. They're saying it's 15.
Okay, we got a hill 4
Maybe
right
we're
now.
off.
And
No, hold on. They're saying it's over.
it's 14. Is it 14? Edgie, that's 15?
Yeah?
That's 15?
I was pretty sure Vilmos
Wait. Okay. 15? Okay. All right, so that concludes the first set here. I don't know. Are we sure?
He was counting them back, and what he's looking at is once he moves that, he's got the other ones there. So
All right, there it
He's
is.
double-checking,
First
but-
set going to Edgie Geronimo. Hey, Alex. Alex Loenko is here of Sticks Billiards, as with many of the other Filipino
might only be.
representatives. Is it 14?
It's only 14.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, it's 14. It's 14. Edgie's on the hill. Edgie's on the hill. Yeah, you're on the
Vilmos
hill.
took a break.
Yeah.
So we're gonna wait for Vilmos to get back here because
Yeah.
he thought that it was 15 and.
So it's
And
not
then-
over yet, folks. They are going to be right back with
The final game
the
of
rest
that
of
set?
this. Well, not necessarily the final
that's
game,
true. My
but
bad.
the
My
final,
bad.
the rest of this match. So stick around. We'll be right back after these messages.
Looking for a place to relax with friends after work? Enjoy a tasty burger and an ice-cold beer? Hard Times Billiards in Sacramento is the premier spot to shoot pool, play darts, or even try a little air hockey. Hard Times Billiards on Garfield in Sacramento. Open 7 days a week. Looking for
All right, folks, we are back. Just wanted to give a couple sponsor mentions in there, and 14-4.
There's a, like, as I was talking about earlier, the beads only go to, I think it's
11, right?
11. So there was a little confusion, and we got it all squared away, and we're back finishing to finish this first set to 15.
Well, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if Vilmos is even in this first match. You know,
might
he
have
hasn't
been-
really
He
showed
might
up.
have been ready to go ahead and start the second
Yeah,
match.
yeah, you know, and I tell you what, Rodrigo, all the rolls are going his way,
Got the good kisses, you got the good bounces.
and then this happens. Commentators curse.
Even I don't think that one was our fault.
Taking the bridge to negotiate the treetop situation. Chinese snooker, they call that.
And he's hooked.
Safety battle.
He was trying to hit that a little thicker to keep the cue ball behind the fence of the 8 ball, 10 ball, and 7 ball. He's calling it.
It's calling to bank this ball in the side. He's long. Oh my God, he
Called the
that
wrong
too.
pocket.
Oh, he called the side?
He called the side.
Oh my gosh. I was gonna say, man, if he's calling kicks like that, making them consistently, he's a frickin' phenom.
Watch out, Effie Lou.
Huh?
Watch out, Effie Lou.
Yeah, right.
I don't know what that shot. I didn't like that shot.
Okay.
I don't know what. Well, I mean,
Should go tell him.
I said it real soft. But no, like, I just felt like he had a good angle, and there was a lot of cue ball movement.
Yeah. Well, he was a little jacked up though. He
Was
wanted
he?
to just punch it in. Yeah. He can't make this 5 though. I don't think.
It's from here. I mean, from where we're sitting and seeing, you can't. But sometimes our angle's off a little.
Yeah. He's gonna play a side to side here. Wow. You know what? He's playing the right shot, but he's getting.
I have to
He's
say,
getting robbed.
You're saying that he plays on the diamonds all the time?
Yeah.
'Cause
He's playing like he doesn't.
Because that's what I was gonna say. Because if you hadn't
Yeah.
said that, I would think he's not used to the diamond rails.
I know. Well, we saw that in the beginning when he rattled those 2 balls.
Yeah.
Very reminiscent of somebody who doesn't play on diamonds.
Well, I don't see any problems here, but I'm just a little gun shy for him.
Oh, yeah. I mean, his odds are very slim in this first set. You know, to hold it down for 10 straight games is quite a feat.
I've played people in action, and they get down this much, and they just concede. Even for the big money, because they want that fresh start on that second set.
Yeah. Once again, though, like, you know, just what you were saying, Vilmos he's showing up. He's here. He's present. His attitude is amazing.
Really great. He just needs to get a few more rolls in his favor.
Well, he's making mistakes. I mean, he is making mistakes. Those soft kicks.
But there's times where he does make a mistake, but if he just got a little bounce or a little this, he'd have been okay. And instead it goes the other way and he can't see the ball, or he's, you know.
I mean, I will say this, you know, you and I are just railbirds here.
For sure.
He's the one. He's the one with the experience and with the knowledge, you know, and far be it from us to second guess the way he's shooting, but
I get really angry at people when even I mean
when they criticize your game.
No, when they haven't gambled for a lot of money and they want to critique, because the pressure you feel on these shots is unlike anything you're going to feel in a tournament, or it doesn't matter. It's just a completely different feeling. And to think that you can just get up there and fire it in because you can fire it in, well, when there's $10,000 riding on it, it's a little different.
$10,000 match. You know, back in the 90s and the 70s and 80s, a $10,000 match happened almost weekly in the United States.
Even
what has happened?
Well, there's a lot. My personal opinion as a former pool room owner and manager is casinos.
Yeah.
The money came out. Instead of risking it one-on-one, you can go play poker, and you're risking it 8-1, 9-1, whatever. You're getting a lot better odds on your money, and you really, your skill. It's a different skill set to play poker, but there's a lot more luck. You can get a lot luckier and win at poker than at pool.
You're right about that, and it's actually not surprising how many pool player converts we have had in history that have gone to poker.
A ton. And some that play poker to support their pool habit.
Yeah. And before poker, you know.
Well, they played, but they didn't have the casinos. Now you can just go right down the street in almost every state and play.
Jeez, nice
shot.
You know, just based on this set, I wonder what the spread is going to be on the next set. You know.
Yeah, there might be some side bets going on in the second, giving up a couple games, taking a couple games.
I'm going to go take a look at the action room on AZ Billiards and find out, but I would imagine it exists. There is going to be another set right after this set, folks. There will be a 10 or 15 minute break, and there will be another set.
I don't see anything.
And from what I can see, the action room's quiet when it comes to this match.
Did you get a chance to watch any of the Danny Smith and Jeremy Jones match?
No, I did not.
I heard Danny Smith ended up winning, but I didn't get a chance to watch any of it.
So if there's anybody in the action room that wants to, you know, create a spread on the second set, now's the time.
That's the set.
That's
15-4 or 15-5.
Make it 15-5.
And we're going to take a break.
We are going to take a break, guys. Want to thank you guys for all watching. We are going to have a second set in about 10-15 minutes.
Tune back in or stay tuned and watch our sponsors.
Spread the word. I mean, 300 people. We can't do better than that. I'm glad I didn't do a pay-per-view. Please dig deep, folks. If you can donate to POVPOOL, I really appreciate it. This is not a paid engagement. Nobody's getting paid to do this stream.
Daniel, why don't you repost your link so that they can
Will
send that
do.
to you?
Donations are greatly appreciated and much needed. It is Christmas coming up after all.
Let's help Daniel buy Geraldine some little baubles.
Yeah, there we go. Anyway, we're gonna have a second match coming right up. Really appreciate you guys watching today, and keep loving pool. We'll be right back, and we'll also be back to give you an update on the Santos John Schmidt match.